Hey, what's up? It's producer Marcus Norris. A lot of people have been asking me about the song Time I did for Tink on Winter's Diary 2. So I figured I'd make a little video about how it all came together and how I made the track. It kind of we started on it back in October of 2013. I was working with this Chicago producer named DJ L. He does a lot for like Spenzo, Lil Herb, and he had did some stuff with Tink. And I had played some keys on some of his stuff, and he knew I was like real heavy into R&B. And Tink was thinking about doing some more like R&B based stuff as like a sequel to her Winter's Diary 2 project. So he was out there working on some stuff, and then he called me because he knew that I've been wanting to work with her for a minute. So I went out there. It was at like her pop's house, and he had a piano kind of like this one. This is the Motif 8. He had the Mo 8, which is like his little brother. So we just started. I started playing some stuff on keys, and she was singing. Just improvising as it would go. The Motif kind of had like the same sounds as the Mo 8, so it worked kind of well. We had a few little skeleton tracks experiments, but the one that we really liked, it was like the. One of the next things I thought would be cool was that break when it goes to the time part with the guitars. I thought of that instantly.
Go ahead.
Ready, and this is Your Time, rough draft, chorus.
I just want your time. I think it's too much to ask from the person of you. If I get 100, then you gotta give me that too. I just want your company, wondering if you want mine. I'm not asking for much. I just want your time. Time, your time.
The middle voice is.
Your time.
Bass voice. While I was at the piano, I came up with the harmonies on that part, all on that very first day. She came up with the idea about the situation, like being in, like wanting, like as a new guy, you want to be close to them, and then when it just came from there, it just kept growing. And so we started recording some of like the scratch track just to me playing keys, and that's it. And then I took that back to my house, took the session or whatever, and then started working on stuff around that. I was using FL at the time, and this is all back in Chicago. I'm in Miami now, but I decided like I wanted to just really go all out with it because I'm a fan of Tink. So I had my friend Neil Evie from Detroit. I sent him like some charts, like lead sheets, and just told him the idea I was going for, and he added some guitar. And then my friend Danny Wells, who lives in Chicago, he came through, and I gave him the same lead sheets and just told him what I was going for, and he played some live bass on it, and it really started coming together. And so we just started like going with that, and I had the idea. I was telling her like I wanted it to be slow and smooth, but it still kind of can have like an up-tempo bounce. So that's how we was coming with it. And then like she was doing, at the time she was doing like a lot of songs that were R&B-ish, but would have like rap or like be gritty. I was saying like let's just do straight R&B, like just commit to it all the way. I wanted to do like a really romantic, dramatic intro. So I played this, and I added some string, like pad strings from the Motif. I did like some of the basic sequencing in FL Studio, and then I always go to Pro Tools. Again, this was like 2013. My workflow now is I usually just start in Pro Tools. But as far as like the number of the sounds, I just wanted to show that there really is not a ton. Right there, you just have this keys, and this string pad from the motif. Live guitar, 2 tracks. Live bass. I added a snap. Phaser kick thing. Other than that, it's just like little pads and layers. Just sometimes I like to layer things just to make them thicker or add another like a depth to them. That's really all there is into it. Not that complicated. Came up with the right chords, the right melody, the right words, and it all came together. So the first vocal thing that we came up with, that Tink wrote, it was this little melody that starts off the first verse. She had that na 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 na, and she was doing that, and she was messing around with that for the verse. And she was doing that. I'm like, you know, you should go up for the next part to kind of give it like the next melody to have be like a counter. And from that came this. So I know that you feel na 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 na. Where's my Memphis speaking? Can we talk on the weekends? 'Cause lately I've been lonely. Remember what you told me. If you just had the time, spend it here with me. Don't worry about your past. Again, that's Neil Evie on guitar. Danny Wells on bass. And then I wanted to do like a break like that because that's something that happens in like a lot of old R&B songs, and I really wanted it to be like when she mentioned the tape and just knowing, like being in Chicago and knowing the scene, I knew nobody was doing like just flat out R&B around that time, at least like in her demographic. So that's how we came up with this that clean right there. I just want your time. I think it's too much to ask for my personal. If I get 100, then you gotta give me that too. I just want your company, wondering if next part, I really wanted this guitar. Guitars on this one part are fake. I played no keys. That's kind of just something I like. I did it on a couple things. Right back into a small thing. I had this idea to do like a little break in the thing, just so everything's not locked in the grid. It's something to keep it different, you know, not be locked onto the. You gotta have 16 bars, you gotta have 8 bar chords. Don't even matter when you're with me. I just want your time. version that you're hearing probably sounds, well, definitely sounds different than the version that's out. I didn't do the mixing on the version that was released. So when we came back, I came back to finish the song in December, and when I got there, I found out like all the songs for the project were done. We're just waiting on my track, so I had to like hurry up and finish it before I was leaving Chicago to go visit family. So I had to get them the Pro Tools session to have it mixed. When the final mix came out, it had like auto-tune on her, and I don't know, you know, just as producers and engineers, we would rather mix our own stuff. So I would have liked to do my own mix, and I did, but I'm not gonna release it, at least not yet, because she didn't need auto-tune. All this that you're hearing is without the auto-tune. And also there was this guitar solo that I had in it because I just really wanted it to be like just straight R&B, over this outro. I played on here, but for whatever reason, when the song came out, like when the engineer, I don't know whose decision it was, but they decided to fade it out. I don't know. So I had this as a bridge, and when it came out, it was like an outro.
I just want your time, your time, your time. I just want your time. I just want your time. Oh baby, won't you just want your time?
It's like a really epic comeback thing. Yeah, so that's really how it came together, the story of the song. If there's any more questions, feel free to ask me. I also have, I did a concert called When Composers Lose Composure in downtown Chicago. And for it, I wrote this live band and string arrangement of Time. And it's so cool. I don't know if it's ever going to come out, but I hope it does. Tink couldn't perform it that day because she had a concert somewhere in Illinois that she had to be at. But my friend Amber came through and she covered the song and she did great. It was great. I don't know, maybe that'll come out sometime, but not yet.